Okay, this is module 12.4, part 3. And I believe this is going to be the last part 3. Okay, to prepare your page, this is graphing an equation. So if they're just going to give you an equation, this is all they're going to give you is the y equals x plus 1. And from just that equation, now you've got to run it backwards. You've got to create the ordered pairs, and then you've got to graph it. Uh-oh. I lost my... Oh, well, that won't matter. They shut the smartboard off on me. Okay, so step 1 is you're going to be making a table, and you're going to choose small values and use them for the equation to find your y. Now, when I tell you choose, yes, I'm pulling those numbers from my head. You can pick any set of numbers you want, but I strongly suggest always use the smallest values. Try to avoid 0, but always use the smallest values. Okay? So that's what you're going to write. You're going to set up a table, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines in the table. Okay. Step number 3, if you want to pause it and write these notes down too, is you're going to draw a line through the plotted points to represent all of the ordered pair solutions of the equation. And again, I have it numbered 1 through 7, like half, 1, 1 1/2, 2, 2 1/2, 3, and so on. And then here on the side for the y, I have it labeled by ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that's all the bigger I need to go. Okay. So now you can unpause the video and you can get the lesson. So I'm going to take this equation, x plus 1, and I'm going to pop it into my table. Notice I have a column for my y's, and then I have a column for my x's. Okay. So I have both columns right there. And here's what this means. I'm just going to pick numbers from the top of my head, just random numbers. And I like to do small. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That stays as small as possible. Now, the x is going to be replaced by that, okay? So what I can do is just write the other part of the equation down here. Okay? And then the x gets plugged in. So instead of this time, it's going to be a 1. This time, it's going to be a 2. This time, it's going to be a 3. This time, it's going to be a 4. And this time, it's going to be a 5. And this is what's going to produce my y, equals my y. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 plus 1 is 5. And 5 plus 1 is 6. From this situation right here, this is how I get my ordered pairs. Okay? Remember, they're always x and y, and you always have to have parentheses to put your ordered pairs in. My x is a 1, my y is a 2, and the next one's going to be 2 and 3. The next one's going to be 3 and 4. Next one's going to be 4 and 5. Last one's going to be 5 and 6. Now you have your ordered pairs. All you have to do is graph your ordered pairs on your graph. Okay? See if I can get this in big enough. Okay, there's my ordered pairs. So I'm going to graph the 1 and 2. There's my 0, and there's my 1, and then 1, 2. Okay? Then I'm going to graph 2, 3. That one's graphed. 2, 1, 2, 3. Now 3, 4. There's my 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 4, 5. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops, that's too big of a circle. Oh well. 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And once again, I put my line to connect them, and it always goes at 0, okay? And the arrow at the end always means that it goes on forever. Okay, once again, here's what I've done. I've taken an equation. I've taken the equation y equals x plus 1. I made a table. I chose small values. My values I chose for my x is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Small values. I plugged them into my table, my equation, and I solved it out to find out what my y was going to be. I made my ordered pairs, and then I plotted them on my coordinate plane. I drew a line through it with the arrow, and that is the set of solutions that represent this equation. Okay, that's page 1. Page 2 is going to be a your turn. So what you're going to do now is the same exact thing, same setup. Here's your page. You want to set it up to get it ready. Okay, you need another quadrant 1 of the coordinate plane. Make a table, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines, and you know what goes in there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Step 1, make a table. Step 2, create and plot your ordered pairs. You put your ordered pairs right there before you plot them, and then you're going to draw a line with an arrow. Your equation is going to be y equals 2x. Y equals 2x. And once you get that completed, then you show it to me, and I give you 100. That is the end of module 12.4, part 3.